Whoa, it's been a minute. This is my first video of 2022. I had a bit of trouble thinking what this first one could be and what better way to start it off again than with a new barber product drop. Not a typical new drop that I usually would cover, but how about a completely revamped LITHIUM FX? But first, check out this new intro video. If you've been a Babyliss Pro fan for a few years, then you may remember when the LITHIUM FX first came out. Before we had all the great and amazing tools we have today, this particular tool was a barbering favorite over the other ones at the time. It had a super sleek fade blade that many were used to, a free floating lever like most traditional clippers, 75-minute runtime, but it also had this plastic arm that kind of broke a lot for many. It also came equipped with 6,000 RPMs, which felt like it was enough at the time, but for it being so low, the non-hypoallergenic steel blade did run pretty hot. I actually thought they were going to completely discontinue it, but lo and behold, here it is again. Let's open this up and see what improvements have been made since the last one. Right away, you'll notice it no longer has a silver thumb grip. It's now gold with a black nylon taper arm topped with a favorite of mine, the gold titanium wedge blade, which is what I switched recently on my Low Pro FX clipper. It has a different crunch when I'm cutting hair than the graphite version of this blade. It's hard to explain, but if you switch it, you'll notice it while you're cutting. I don't want to make any false promises, but I think once you do the swap like I did, you're not going to want to switch back. Looks like there's also an improvement in RPM speed. It went up 500 from the original and a new and improved DC motor with a better lifespan. Battery life has also improved on full charge from 75 minutes to now 120 minutes. I wanted to save my favorite upgrade for last. Okay, so you remember it was a free floating lever before with that flimsy little taper arm. You now have a better taper arm, but now it has 5 lever position clicks which allow for better consistency and accuracy during your fades and tapers. Let's just listen to how this sounds really quick. And let me also turn this on so you can hear the motor run. This has ball bearings, which the original hadn't, and what that does is that it's less vibration. This is absolutely important to remember because if you have ever used an Andis Master when it was corded, after a super long day at work, my hands were shot from the heavy vibration throughout the day. This is something I love particularly about Babyliss tools because lower vibration has helped the health of my hands. I no longer feel like I'm gonna get carpal tunnel after a long day at work. Everything we have covered comes out to a $159.99. Original was $139.99. I'd say that's a steal with all the new improvements they made to make this piece very affordable that you could have a few on deck. All of the improvements on this clipper is made to handle a lot more heavier use that you would expect working in a barbershop. Most barbers know that we are handling 10 to 30 clients a day on average, depending on where you work. With the blades running for longer, it's also going to run 10 degrees cooler than the original. So there it is, guys, the new and improved LITHIUM FX. What do you guys think of this clipper? Let me know in the comments below if you will be getting this when it drops. And also let me know what specs stand out the most for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So much to come this year as I'm about to open my new spot in LA. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.